Welcome to the Song Studio with Johnny Melnick. Welcome to the Song Studio with Johnny Melnick. Here we find and spotlight original music and songwriters to discuss all things music. From the songwriting process to music theory, music publishing, and more. Tune in for both live performances and interviews from local artists. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Song Studio. My name is Johnny Melnick. I'm your host this afternoon. And all our guests are busy with other things. So we're going straight forward, and we're going to put a show on for you today. I'm going to play a little bit, going to talk about some music, songwriting, getting started, and I'm going to talk today about playing live. It's what I'm doing here up in Pennsylvania. I'm up in Pennsylvania, playing right now in a place 5 days a week, and we're gonna get into making if you're out there playing music for people in restaurants or bars or whatever it is, building a repertoire, learning how to make connection. Is going to be awfully important, and how to make that connection from playing cover songs to playing your own songs and incorporating them into your sets. Okay, so we'll get to that a little bit later. I wanted to thank the Lighthouse Medical Center in Pompano Beach, Florida, for sponsoring this show. Dr. Jason and John are both there and ready to take care of you. Let's see what the number to call is 754-222-6642. That's in Pompano Beach, Florida. They will take care of any kind of pain, any kind of situation you have, circulatory, they cover all the bases there. So call them at 754-222-6642. Ask to see Dr. Jason, Dr. John, and they will help you with any kind of medical problem you're experiencing. Okay, number one, let's play a song.
I know they say that love is blind and cannot find its way. Yet lovers find each other every day. From blushing children passing notes outside the teacher's sight, to adults locked in love's embrace to ease them through the night. Seniors holding hands against the march of time. They can find their way to love what can die. Love is blind, the poet says, as poets often do. But I'm inclined to blindly find the poetry in you. I thought I found my love, I found that I was wrong. The love I'd found was never like the love found in a song. With strings that bear the soul aloft in timeless melody, and rhythm like the beating wings of two doves flying free. But my love always seems to strike a minor seventh chord. So why does my love die when others' wings have soared? Love is blind, the poet says, as poets often do. But I'm inclined to blindly find the poetry in you. to tell myself that love's a fruitless quest. The fruits of love are sweetly sung, or bittersweet at best. And in the larger scheme of things, are little more than naught, largely less important than the greater things I've thought. Now and then when lovers pass, I watch them with a sigh. If they can find their way to love, why can't I? Love is blind, the poet says, as poets often do. But I'm inclined to blindly find the poetry in you.
The Poetry in You, written by myself and lyrics by Chuck Reeves, a good friend of mine, co-writing partner. Don't be afraid to collaborate with people, folks. It opens you up. New all the time. So we're talking to songwriters and the next generation of the music that we're going to hear. So our audience right now appears to be people of all spectrum. They're seasoned veterans, down right to people who are just starting out, learning their trade, and so I want to focus on the fundamentals, because no matter how far you are up the ladder, the fundamentals remain the same. If you're writing songs, you should sit down, whether you're using a guitar, whether you're using, even if you're a lyricist, just writing, you need to write all the time. Get a discipline. It could be in the morning, it could be a certain time when you feel like picking up the pen. Sometimes things don't come right away. You need to stick with it. You need to stay there, find the topic you want, and research. Use your tools that are available, dictionaries, thesaurus. There's all kinds of lyrical things out there if you're not a musician. Of course, if you have an instrument to play, you need to sit there and try to find the catchy things, the things that turn you on, basically. Those are going to contribute. Those are the things that are going to contribute to your original songs. It could be a phrase, could be a few notes. Obviously, the greatest motif of all time, Beethoven. Da, ba, ba, ba. He wrote a whole symphony about that. Okay. Wow. So, practicing. Practicing your instrument leads to playing out. Taking that big step and playing out in front of people. Could be your family, starts out with your family. But you pick songs, here's what it is. People are out there, they don't really, there's so much music out there, so many different styles of music now. Don't feel like you have to copy or do anything it's already there. Songs are formed, so many tracks of music, it's nearly impossible to reproduce time and time again. Even the large groups use background tracks that they record in the studio, but are not equipped to play live, or they have other musicians on stage that are not in the band to cover those parts. All kinds of every kind of combination applies. So if you're a solo artist, say I'm sitting here playing the piano. Don't worry about the fact that you're going to play Tommy. ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played the ball, but I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That jet-jumping blonde kid sure plays a mean pinball. Doesn't matter, you don't have a band, you don't have Keith Moon playing drums behind you. It's the fact is you got to capture, when you're playing in front of people, you want to capture the intent of the writer who wrote the song you're playing. That could be you too. So you need to put your soul into what you're doing. That's the way you're going to connect. That's going to separate you from the men from the boys. And your commitment to the lyrics. Always learn the lyrics. I see so many singers out there, and I'm not going to put anybody down about it, but I've worked with many singers who glorify in their voice, but don't know the lyrics. You need to know the lyrics. You need to know the message you're trying to convey. It's tremendously important. That's what connects the people. Your effort, your soulful, they can tell when you're into the music, when you're just going through the motions. You don't want to go through the motions, you're not going to last long. So, therefore, whether you're playing a cover song, I'll tell you what, when I play in a room, I played Piano Man a million times. But you know what? These people never heard me play it. And if Billy Joel walked in the room, I would want him to say, geez, that guy's nailing it. He's doing a great job on it. Those are the things to think about when you're playing. It's about, forget the applause. Believe me, you're going to play, if you're going to be a musician, you're going to play a lot of empty seats, man. So, get used to that. You're playing for yourself. Listen to what you're doing. Listen to what you're doing. Pay attention. Pay attention to what you're doing. That's what you're looking to transfer. You're looking to transfer the message, the feel. Oh, I'm feeling okay, man, talking to you guys about this. I've been thinking about this stuff all my life. So, please, playing in front of people is nothing to be afraid of, but you want to know what you're doing. I see a lot of people out there using, they get up there and they use their iPad with the lyrics and things like that. Well, my theory, if you're reading the lyrics, you don't know the lyrics, you're reading. There's something preventing the direct communication to the audience, and that's the fact that you're not looking at them, you're not trying to connect them visually because you're balled up in the lyrics. Find your favorite songs, find the songs that you love to play, and by that I mean you internalize the lyrics a lot easier. And so, help yourself find those songs and learn those lyrics. So it might condense your song list a little bit, and you can always have those songs. See, I have a book full of music of songs I haven't internalized yet. So when somebody asks me a request that I don't know, but I have the lyrics to, I go to it, knowing that each time I play it, of course, I'll get better at it and internalize. But for the most part, when I play, I don't use music. I don't use lyrics. I play as I learn. As I learn new songs, I internalize them as quickly as possible. So I could just start playing music rather than reading what I have to play and not really feeling it. Okay, let's get off that. I'm going to play another song for you. It's called Jamie. Jamie. I'll tell you the background of the story. I was sitting in a luncheonette. I even remember it, Huntington, New York, Huntington, Long Island. And I was at a place it used to be called the Hamburger Choo Choo, where they used to bring you order a burger or something, and you bring the burger on a set of trains that comes around a rounded countertop. So it was a unique place, and this young lady came in, sat next to me, it was crowded, and I kind of tried to strike up a conversation with her, but she wouldn't have it. So I'm not the prettiest guy in the room, but I mean, just be anyway. Anyway, I came up with this song. I just kind of projected all this about her.
There's a girl living in this town, I see her. When she comes around, she was in love with a man, that's what they say. And the stranger took on her love as he stood there, looking down from above. She never knew till a stranger she loved right away. Wounded with a broken heart, she never quite got the part. Now nothing can change her, nothing can make her the same. Jamie doesn't have anybody. Jamie doesn't need anybody. Jamie doesn't want anybody. She just goes on. There's a girl with a stone for a heart. How it hurts me, but it tears her apart. Jamie, you can't go on forever living inside. You're a woman with a mind of your own. He's a loser, more than he'll ever know. You never quite believe it, 'cause you've never tried. Now she's standing there all alone, wondering where love has gone. Nothing can save her, no one can show her the way. Jamie doesn't have anybody. Jamie doesn't need anybody. Jamie doesn't want anybody. She just goes on. Now she's standing there all alone, wondering where love has gone. No one can save her, no one can show her the way. Jamie doesn't have anybody. Jamie doesn't need anybody. Jamie doesn't want anybody. She just goes on. Jamie doesn't have anybody. Jamie doesn't need anybody. Jamie doesn't want anybody. She just goes on. She just goes on. She just goes on.
Yeah, Jamie. All right. Song coming out of life experiences. Look around you, folks. Those of you who are writing songs, look around you. Your songs are right around you. The people around you, the things they do. So, what are we talking about today? We're talking about making a transition when you're playing live in front of people, incorporating your songs. Play songs that are familiar with the audience, familiar to yourself, songs you know, songs you can do freely. You know the lyrics, you know the music very well. You got to internalize that stuff. And in the course of, listen to the music you're playing. You got to you want your songs that you write. They have to be of the quality of the songs you're playing that have already been hits and things like that, popular songs. So not that you want to copy, but the quality of the songs and the lyrics and the intent to incorporate people. You're playing for people. You're not just putting things out into the airwaves. And you're trying to connect with people. That's what's gonna help you along. Marketing your songs, all kinds of things like that. So, do we have anything in the office? I want to play. If we have, I'm going to talk to my tech crew. Do we have the positive direction video that we could cue up? If that's okay, you can let that go at any time. I could see it come up, and I'll move my talking because I want to show that tune. Positive direction is a song that I'm branding, I'm trademarking, and that's going to be the focus of my existence from here on in. I believe people need to remain in just in a positive direction. Get up in the morning and just go at it, have at it.
You've got to move
suffer from neuropathy? Maybe you do, and you don't even know it. Do you have numbness, pain, burning, or tingling in your hands and feet? Muscle weakness, loss of balance, muscle twitching? Are you not sleeping? Does it feel like pins and needles in your hands and feet? Maybe you don't even have any feeling at all. These symptoms can make life unbearable, but there is help at the Lighthouse Medical Center. Call 754-222-6642 for a no-charge consultation and say goodbye to your neuropathy symptoms. That is 754-222-6642, or visit us online at lighthousemedicalcenter.com.
Thank you for watching. To view more of my songs, visit johnnymel.bandcamp.com. If you would like to be on the show, contact me by email at johnnymel@comcast.net. We welcome all musicians and songwriters from all genres. Tune in next week for more music only on the Song Studio with me, Johnny Melnick.